It is nice to take a stroll out in the middle of the wilderness, in the middle of the night. But on a serious note, kids, don't be doing this in the middle of the night in Final Fantasy 15 unless you really are trying to find hunts or something like that. Me, I'm tempting fate. And do you want to know why I'm tempting fate? As you can see, apparently, there's a glitch. Yes, this area must be glitched out because, I don't see any demons anywhere. No, not a single demon has popped out. And I am as far away from civilization as we humanly possibly could be. Maybe they show up at certain times. I'm not sure.
You okay?
But there should have been some demons popping out of the woodwork coming to kick my ass right now. But as we see, no demons. Nothing of that sort. We're just running across the mountainside, the fields, up to the roads, as if it was daytime. I mean, ridiculous, man. Just seriously ridiculous. It's the fact that, well, this game had a lot of bugs in it when it first released. I showed off one said bug in my video where Ignis was completely gone and he didn't appear until later on. I mean, he was literally gone, disappeared from the entirety of the he was gone, disappeared the entirety of the trip all the way to last Autumn. He was not in the car. There was no way to find him, no way to see where he was. He was just gone. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. This game did have a lot of bugs in it, and one time that Ignis had his model removed was during one of the dungeons, at least particularly the dungeon where events happen where you cannot leave Ignis behind, and Ignis completely disappeared, his model is gone, and the game counted it as you leaving him behind, which caused me an automatic game over. It's glitches like this that kind of makes people wonder why this was rushed, even though it took 10 years to develop. I mean, yeah, they're fixing everything now, and also I have to get the season pass for the multiplayer. Dick move there, people. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually get the season pass. I'm gonna have to get a new hard drive first so I can like download more stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get the season pass in order to get the multiplayer for free, because I'm not shelling out $30 for the multiplayer. That's how much they're asking for. I'd rather shell out $30 for the season pass so I could just get episode Gladio Prompto and the multiplayer for free. But yeah, folks, the game just has its fair share of glitches. This may be one of them. I still like the game, though. I just think that they should have ironed out all the glitches first before they actually released it. And look, I'm in the darkest parts of Golden Key, and not a single... oh, by the way, I was checking to see how much time I had left, and it was 3 minutes in the recording, and not a single demon had appeared. Just barren. Absolutely barren. So here I am thinking that, well, we could just ignore Ignis's warning about going out at night. I mean, we're gonna kind of have to, because there's certain dungeons that'll only open at night.
Wow.
Which kind of sucks, to be honest. So, yeah. We're just collecting items, tempting fate, and collecting items, and tempting fate.
And bustle of the Crown City. That's what makes it hard to stay awake.
We're far away from civilization, and we're tempting fate. There's not a single light on the road except for the flashlights that's on our person. And those are enough to keep the demons at bay, yet the demons are not even there. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reload this game and go straight over to a place where I think there may be demons. Let's go to Hammerhead! Yeah! Let's try out this, because it was just glitched out in Golden Key. Oh, and by the way, that was me also checking the, that was me checking the recording time on this, and, I will check it to see if it actually was recording. That's what that was all about. But anyway,
we're going. On my way.
The place was glitched out over in Golden Key. Let's see if it affects other areas. I know Hammerhead, there is a high percentage of fiends appearing. And if it's glitched out here, I could just simply walk straight to my camp. No problems. No hassle whatsoever. I could just walk straight to camp. And even walk in the areas off of the path. And there'll be no problem. Wait, nope. Nope, never mind. It's not glitched. It's not glitched. Shit! Shit! Oh, I done fucked up. I done fucked up royally. Damn it, Noctis, don't fight it! No!
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Okay, lesson learned. Don't try to fight at night unless you really are strong enough to do so. Yeah, I got wrecked, by the way, in case you're wondering. And what's worse, the TV happened to change channel in the middle of the fight. Yeah, so, what we're doing right now is a hunt. Oh, by the way, welcome to part 28. Forgot to mention that, too. Yeah, we're doing a hunt. We're not, well, necessarily it's not a hunt, it's actually a quest. You see, the weapons guy up in Lestalem is asking us to destroy Buletta in order for us to get carapaces for his weapons. The thing about that guy is once you complete some of his side quests, you actually can get weapons at a discount. Meanwhile, Bulettas are armored monsters that tend to roll into you like armored armadillo. And that's basically all they are. And these aren't the Buletta that we need to take on. However, the field is littered with them. Oh, and make sure, by the way, you keep a shield spike on hand, because I do believe one of the weapons you get from the Kayam Carrot Field, you actually, how should I put it? You actually keep. No, wait, no, actually, what I was trying to say was one of the weapons you get from the Kayam Carrot Field, you actually have to have a shield spike. So, yeah, it's best to keep those Buletta shield spikes. So, that was just pretty... Or what? I think it was a shield, yeah. The shield was the one that had the, yeah, the shield was the one that had the, oh god, I'm just trying to remember which one of those weapons from the Carrot Patch that had to get the shield spike in order for it to upgrade, and I do believe it was a shield. Whatever the case, kill these things, get the carapaces that you need, and then afterwards, you can just head back over to the hunter, or should I say the person who's selling the weapons, and he will get new stocking orders. There's Cullises everywhere, and wait, I think there's one more left.
Hey, Pronto! Stay on your feet!
Yeah, it's right behind us.
Pronto, you're up!
Wait, kill it, kill it. Dead. And now we got it.
That's it!
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Oh, and I think he
Can't
came
wait
up
to
with a new
try it.
recipe too.
Hey, got it.
Wait, did it just... Did it just... Wait, it just cut dialogue. Holy crap. Oh, and sorry for the brain fart I had there. Yeah, I did mention about the Kayam carrot fields, but that's going to be very, very later on to the game. But the carrot fields are something that you could do, and you could get a couple of weapons that you could upgrade for Sid. Well, upgrade with Sid, sorry. But you do get a
Let's do this.
great sword, and you get a shield too. Oh, not these things again. Let's just kill them. And afterwards, we can head on and forget the fact that Noctis got knocked the fuck out earlier on in the going of this part.
Let's go.
But as I was saying,
Indeed.
shifting gears. Yeah, the shield spike was one of those things you do need for one of those weapons, and I do believe it was a shield. And it would have upgraded the shield at least once. Among those things, you get daggers that you could upgrade, and I think guns you can upgrade. But how you get it, I'll talk about more of that when you get to it. But for now, let's just head on back and deliver the goods to Lestallum. Oh, excuse me. Because after all, it is sundown, and we might as well just deliver the goods and not drive all the way out there. Because by the time we come back, it will be nighttime, and I'm going to do one last quest in the next part. Well, a couple of last quests in the next part, and then we'll start getting ready to do the story in part 30. But one thing is perfectly clear, ladies and gentlemen. Once we start the story, we won't be going back to quests for a while. Let's see. And I'm looking for the weapon that we need to get the shield spike for, and none of the weapons we have it. So we'll have to wait until we get the Kayam carrot patch in order to get the weapon that does need the shield spike. So that means I'm gonna have to hold on to this thing for a pretty long time. The carapace is what we need for the weaponsmith who happens to be selling the stuff here. And yes, as I was saying earlier, there is a colorless weapon shop everywhere. This is the only weapon shop in Lestallum that actually has a quest that is attached to it. I know, actually it has 2 quests attached to it. And each quest will lower the price of the weapons that you have to buy in Lestallum, which kinda irks me that I didn't do this earlier.
I got the thing you wanted. Here.
Oh, you remembered. Great. Now we'll be able to ramp up our production. Thanks heaps. Hope we can rely on you again.
Yeah, I should have done this quest earlier, because when I bought items here, they were rather freaking expensive. If I would have done this quest earlier, I would have gotten better
Take a
weapons
look
at
at
a
our
cheaper
wares.
price. Also, to correct myself, the Buletta were not the ones that dropped the weapons for the Cape Kayam weapons. That would be a stronger Buletta. I think I may have spike armor.
See you
though, still.
later.
But I need it for Cape Kayam anyway, because of the
Oh, hey, it's
absorption.
you.
Hey,
Got another favor to ask whenever you can manage. Thanks in advance.
And now we get to slay some Spiricorns. And again, Spiricorns actually have spiral helix horns for the Ultima Blade. You can get it in this side quest, but specifically you want to get it from the bounty that's over in Old Lestallum. Whatever the case, it is almost sundown, and I'm going to go take myself a rest, because there would be no point in actually starting this quest now, and we'll end up running into demons again. I don't want to be bitch slapped again, so yeah, let's just forget the fact I got bitch slapped and inadvertently got the wrong enemy. Wait, I did actually scrape up a couple of spiked armors on the way over there. That I do know I did, because I have them in my inventory right now. So, let's go on ahead, call it a night. And with that said, next time we'll be doing more side quests. And thankfully it'll be the last round of side quests before we actually start the initial quest to end chapter 3, because we spent the last 20 parts here on chapter 3 now that I think about it. Just side quest alone. So yeah, fun times. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Final Fantasy 15 when we finally start wrapping up side quest in part 29.